Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
Welcome back to the Friend Podcast. I'm your co-host, Sarah.
I'm your co-host, Sabrina.
We come at you in the same outfits on the same day.
That's right.
Because you know what? One thing about a podcast is work harder, smarter, not harder.
Right. Imagine.
And if we have time in one day, I'm not going to go put my different shirt on. I'm just going to... You're just going to watch me again in the same outfit.
Yeah.
We have some... I have some favorites or hot takes I can bring you.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What's your favorite?
Why do we keep talking about lip products, guys? My new favorite, I've really been liking the Lana lips that you suggested. It's great. It lasts forever. Except I keep trying to use it outside, and I feel like with all the wind and like all that, like it doesn't last as long. Or when I'm trying to eat and drink.
It definitely is.
Think about
it sits
more
on top of the lip. Mm-hmm. So it's like a barrier. Mm-hmm. So if you're, drinking a lot of water, talking a lot, it does come off faster.
Yeah. Very good for nighttime, though.
It's a great nighttime lip mask when you just need that extra moisturization.
Yeah. I've been influenced yet again by you.
The original influence was from Bethany, who was influenced from TikTok. So it's not like I can really take credit.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Oh, we could also... So my favorite is actually a song.
Oh!
So...
A song?
One thing about me is my biggest personality is the fact that my family's from Michigan.
Yeah.
Could be, probably one of my biggest personality traits, if not the biggest one. So, there's a song that Zach Bryan came out with called Tie Up.
Oh, yeah.
And it just has that lake crack in it.
We love it.
It's an incredible masterpiece. It's just been in my head. I've just been in my head.
Yeah.
All week.
Heck yeah.
Not all week.
It's
It came out on Friday. But if you ever heard the song Redneck Yacht Club, it's giving that same vibe. And if you've ever been, well, none of you have, but my family has a lake house in up north.
Stop.
In Michigan, and
showing off her shirt that says up north.
And it's just that vibe.
Yeah.
That is really... a Redneck Yacht Club. If you've ever seen the boats we rent there.
Yeah. I catch myself watching your old YouTube videos of the lake all the time, and you have 3 TikToks that low-key went viral for a little bit.
I know, of my lake sunsets.
Yeah. The little fast car.
Wait, before you go to bed.
Yeah. Love it.
I want to be, I don't want to be a TikTok influencer. I just want to be I do think it's fun to be creative in that.
It's very fun.
Yeah. Medium.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I briefly went viral on Sabrina's TikTok for being a clown during ACOTAR.
Yeah, the little ACOTAR TikTok.
It was funny.
I should have done it. You should have talked to me a little bit more about Fourth Wing. That would have been good too.
I know. I was just eating it up though. Yeah. Could not stop. I was like,
eat, sleep, breathe.
Yeah.
Fourth Wing.
Well, you can't see it. My fantasy shelf is growing. And I have 1 book left to read in the ACOTAR series, and I'm reading Iron Flame.
Yes.
And I think...
You think you're going to read Iron Flame before the last of ACOTAR?
I think so.
Yeah, makes sense.
I also think that I might be done for a while.
With fantasy?
Well, I'm going to do The Throne of Glass, which is a huge series.
Dude, yeah, that's a big undertaking. I'm surprised you're even going to do that. Or start it.
I think I'm just, into fantasy for, Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
And Rebecca Yarros, but I'm not into it for anything higher than that.
Yeah, I feel like there's a reason they're hyped up,
Yeah.
And so if that's all you feel like you want to read, then that's fine. They're the best. Actually, I don't know. I haven't read a lot of fantasy, so I wouldn't know, but I've read all that type of fantasy and I really like it. And I don't see myself really diving that deep into other fantasies, but I do I'm kind of interested. We'll see.
She's definitely more interested than I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty much
I like the whole dragon...
I'm pretty into literary fiction.
Yeah.
I'm completely basically out of my romance phase.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about smut.
But
you're not reading that for the romance.
No, you're
not. You're reading that for the cucumber.
Yes, you are.
And that's
the pickle.
That's before bed reading.
Yeah. That's that's not even reading. I wouldn't count it as reading, but I do on my Goodreads.
Yeah. The thing about if you're gonna read Fourth Wing before bed, you cannot be tired because you have to be absorbing that knowledge.
Yeah.
And like if you're reading smut, it's like if I miss literally the entire thing, I've missed nothing.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. You're right. I've been really into audiobooks lately. The free ones on Libby. Love it. Love consuming them.
It's spring, guys.
Oh no, it's hitting you now.
I mean, it's been hitting me more like every week, I feel like. The allergy. I'm not a good spring allergy girly.
No. Literally the worst.
But back to Sabrina's comment, the audiobook Libby pipeline.
It's great.
Is real.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And if you can get good books on there.
You just sign up with your like county.
Yeah.
And you can read any book.
Yes.
You can also get Kindle books on there. Oh, good. My camera's dying. Welcome to week 3 of figuring out the fucking video element. It's all a learning curve.
Yeah, a big one.
I know if you live in Montgomery County, Maryland right now, Iron Flame and Fourth Wing are on audio ready and
almost all the time.
Ready to borrow.
Yeah, they must have like 100 copies.
I find audiobooks the most convenient because I can read the book that I have physically, and then I can rent the book on Libby, so I'm not paying any more money, and I can listen to it when I'm in the car because I'm in the car a lot, and then I can switch it and read the physical when I'm home.
Yeah. I started listening to audiobooks more now on dog walks because I'm always walking dogs and I usually listen to music, but I'm kind of like off of music a little bit.
I'm in a music rut right now.
Yeah. So I was like, let me put on a random audiobook, and that's how I've been actually able to keep with my reading goal.
Yeah, my reading goal for the year was 20 and I'm on 17 already.
Mine's 14. I think I'm on 4. 5?
17 books in 3 months for me is like unprecedented.
That's insane.
Unheard of.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Pop off.
So I'll definitely be reaching my goal.
Yeah. I have a new hyperfixation.
Oh.
Well, maybe not hyperfixate. We'll see. I recently discovered that I look better with silver jewelry than gold.
Oh, yeah.
And so I don't know. I'm trying mixed. Not right now. Well, kind of. I have gold earrings, gold necklace, and silver rings. But I'm going to try mix and see how I feel. If I don't like it,
you are the least olive on your hands.
Yeah.
Which is why silver could look better on your hands.
Maybe I should just start a trend. Mixed metals, but like in different places.
For sure.
That's the new thing.
Because your gold earrings look better than what I would think silver would. Yeah. And your gold necklace looks better. But the silver rings do look better than the gold.
Yeah, they do.
I think your hands pull more red though, and your face pulls more olive.
I guess. I don't know.
You're more cool in your head and warm in your hands.
Shouldn't it be the opposite?
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I guess so. I got really mad at first, but you know what? I love them.
Because gold is superior.
Yeah, I think gold looks prettier. Like, it's just a prettier metal. Silver looks boring. To me, it gives...
Uncommon James?
Yeah. To me, it gives, like...
Influenced by my cousin Megan.
Yeah.
My cousin Megan found this jewelry company in Nashville called Uncommon James, and she bought me a necklace from there.
That's where it's from? Love.
And I was obsessed. So I bought it for Sabrina and Caroline for my maid of honor boxes.
Mm-hmm. And it's the best. I wear it all the time.
Yeah. And then I have something else from there. I guess I just have the necklace.
Yeah. I don't think
Oh, my hoops.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They're like a good real gold... like budget friendly, gold plated, like budget friendly jewelry. But Sabrina wears the necklace I got her like every day and
forever.
Doesn't take it off.
I wear it in the shower and it's like perfect still.
I should just start doing that. Do you sleep with it on?
Yeah, I don't take it off.
I used to sleep with necklaces and I just don't.
Yeah, I just get lazy, so I keep it on. But I actually like that
because it has like a diamond, diamond, like a tiny little fake diamond, and then like an S. But when we both wear them, I'm like, okay. Little too matchy. Yeah. Friendship bracelets.
I've always really been into jewelry, so I want to get like my everyday forever stack, you know?
Like on Uncommon James or like on a real?
I don't know. We'll see. Eventually real, hopefully, if I can get that kind of financial stability to do that.
I want like an everyday necklace that's just like a dainty pendant, you know?
Yeah. I'm not big on like layering necklaces.
You used to be.
I wanted to be, but it was uncomfortable. I didn't like it.
You were always untangling them.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like, I already have to twist this every day, so no need to add 3 more necklaces to untangle and twist.
Yeah.
But deep down, I would have, like, so many earrings.
Yeah.
So many. But it's a mission.
I never change my earrings.
Yeah.
I either have my hoops or I have my little balls.
Little balls.
But these can be small balls or big balls.
Oh, you can turn it. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
They're like
reversible
earrings. That's cool. Where'd you
But
get
I
that?
never, Caitlyn Minimalist.
Crazy.
But I never switched them because I like the bigger ones. There's an Etsy brand called Caitlyn Minimalist, and she has really good,
very cute stuff.
quality stuff. And it's cheap.
Yes.
Not cheap like cheap.
Affordable.
Yeah.
I'm not buying jewelry on Temu. It's okay.
You and
It's just
Temu.
affordable. Listen, guys, my mom is obsessed with Temu, and I've been trying to tell her, like, don't be buying stuff on there. But she can't help it.
Has she ever had like a bad Temu experience where it was like
Several,
not what she wanted?
but to her, it's so cheap she doesn't care. She's like, it was a fail, but also it was $3.
I just think like spend your $3 towards something more expensive or anything that's not that.
Yeah, literally. She's a spendy type of girl.
Which is funny coming from her.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a hot take.
Oh God, I thought that was your hot take.
Was it?
What was
That was my
I don't think-
hyperfixation.
oh, okay.
Do you have a hyperfixation?
right now? My patio.
Oh yeah, totally.
I've been just living and breathing patio for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's getting there. She's gonna be so cutie.
But I don't know after that. Because
Who
it's
knows?
also simultaneously the bed.
Yes.
So I got a new bed in the guest room.
Yeah. Well, it's your spring break, so
Yes.
you're doing home renovation.
But after that, I think I don't have anything else for a while.
Yeah, back to work after that.
Don't remind me.
Guys, congratulate her on passing 2 or 3 praxis
I
tests.
passed 3 of my praxis tests. I have 2 more to go.
Hell yeah.
And
Best wishes, because she's negative.
Yeah. I'm trying to be more positive. My therapist is telling me that I need to start manifesting more.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Manifesting's real.
Yeah, she said it's real. It's called cognitive.
Changes your mindset.
She had an actual name for it. Cognitive rerouting or something. It's like scientifically proven to work.
Oh, it's like tricking your brain
yeah.
or training your brain to think away. I like that.
Could that be an everyday necklace?
With the pearl.
Might not be me.
I don't know about the pearl. It's cutie, but maybe not every day.
I
love how you're shopping right now.
Well, I'm invested. I'm like, ooh. I think what would really be authentic to me is to get a cross.
Totally. Yeah. Every time I want to get like a longer necklace.
Oh, they're all crosses.
And I really want something cool at the end of it, like a cool pendant. And the best looking ones are crosses. And I'm just like, I'm not the most religious girly, so I don't know if I can't do that.
You could.
I could, but that wouldn't be true.
It wouldn't be authentic to who you are.
No.
As we've discussed.
I low-key wish crosses didn't have another meaning, because I think it's cute.
They do make cute ones.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You could get your zodiac sign.
No, I think that's chuggy.
Chuggy?
Millennial. Unless it's like something very unique to that.
You could get your initial in the middle.
Yeah.
That's just kind of basic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something we can unpack.
Yeah.
What's your hot take though?
My hot take is that boobs are ugly, asses are beautiful.
Is that a hot take?
I think a lot of people are more people are 50-50 on boobs and butt, but boobs are not that cute. No thank you.
I think boobs are cute in certain outfits.
Yeah.
But never naked.
Never naked.
Maybe not never naked. Like if you paid for them, I'm sure they look great.
Yeah. I just think they're not that
Butts
special.
are cuter naked.
Yeah, butts are cute anytime.
Yeah, I don't think that's a hot take. I mean, it's not hot because I agree.
Yeah, a lot of people are boob people, and why?
Yeah.
I just disagree with that opinion.
That's hot. That's a hot take that I will stand next to you and back you up on.
Oh, thanks.
Because I feel like
it's because we're
tackier men are boob people.
Yeah, totally. You're so right about that.
It's like the truck driving,
prove us wrong.
Fish carrying, hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not like
classy men like ass.
Classy men like ass. That's
class
right.
Ass. Noob boob.
I like that. That will be
the slogan of that's my new slogan.
That'll be an Instagram post or something.
Class ass noob boob. My hot take is that Sabrina will never get married and probably Never have a long-term boyfriend.
Love. Slay. You know, that is actually probably a popular opinion. I don't know if it's a hot take.
Sabrina.
If you guys believe in me, let me know. If anybody out there that knows me, let me know if you.
Well, you don't want it.
Yeah, lately I just like, it just seems exhausting. I barely dipped my toe into the dating world and I didn't like it. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah. Well, that's part of probably finding somebody. So,
yeah.
I think you have a great life plan.
I think so too. I think I would be very happy with just me, myself, and I, and like doggos and a kid or two on my own. And like eventually there will be space for a man. Maybe. Who knows?
I'm not sure why you would need that.
You got something to tell me?
No, I just don't think that men are really all that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Are you okay?
I'm just having an allergy attack.
Great.
But today we were gonna dive into the dating pool.
That's right.
And figure out what fish Sabrina has caught in this sea.
Excuse me, are we not talking about your
we are
fishes?
Too.
Okay, good.
But I have less fish than you.
Yeah, you do.
I have more fish, but not as big of stories because I was like 5.
You were 5. You were a little.
So back story is I've been with my now fiance since I was 16. So everything I've experienced is prior to that, where she didn't really gear up till high school.
Yeah.
So
gear up until high school is actually very funny because like, did I gear up at all?
I mean,
I feel like I was in park.
You did with Clark. That was freshman year. No,
I think end of freshman year. Clark. I love it.
No, I think that was sophomore year.
Yeah, the beginning.
Because Alex was also around for Clark.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay.
So it was Clark and then like Edwin for like 2 days, and then it was like Randy, Russell. And then it was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon? Who would the hell? Oh, okay. I get Nickelodeon.
Every other nickname I could come up with for him was too obviously what it was.
You know, I wasn't going to talk about Nickelodeon, but
why?
Since we're here.
That might be the root of my biggest trauma.
I was going to talk about Beatrice as well.
Hold on. Who's that?
I'm talking about crushes.
Oh, Beatrice. Good old Beatrice.
I feel like
Bertha, if you will.
Bertha. Stop. How are we gonna
Bartholomew?
I wanted to go more into like more so embarrassing stories about me and my fill of a love life, and then you know I know you've had experiences like that as well with some crushes and some
William. And
how are we gonna remember all these
Jason?
people?
If your first name matches, then you know if the shoe fits, wear it, honey. Here we are. You're on blast with the girls.
We're also blasting ourselves. Don't you worry. All right, you want to rail me or something? Want to start?
Mine started before you, so I can just go.
Yeah.
Should I start with Anderson, Jefferson, or what did I call him? William?
I want to talk about your little club friend Anthony as well. Remember
club
him?
Friend?
Yeah, your little adoption
club friend. Okay, chronologically.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can just split yours in right when Alex comes around. I'm done. Anderson was my 4th and 5th grade boyfriend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah. I forgot about the club one.
I want you to talk about that one so much because I have so many embarrassing stories and that's the most embarrassing of yours. That one's so good. You have to.
Anyway.
We have to meet halfway. She has tears.
Oh, I do. Okay, well, Anderson and I met in elementary school, and I just think that everybody should acknowledge, and I challenge myself to think about this when I have children, that like in that moment you think you are deeply in love.
Yeah,
it's like
in 5th grade.
Yeah, you're like nobody understands, and like no, bro, you're fucking Delulu. Anyway, Anderson and I went to elementary school together, and he was like from Harlem, like in the projects. He has a child now.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
He like does a lot of hard drugs.
Whoa.
And so he was kind of setting me down the wrong path.
Yeah.
But I was like so into him because he was like
the bad boy.
And at the time he was so cute. Now he's like, yeesh. Most of mine glue up. He glued down.
Aw, poor Anderson. It's okay.
But he had a lot of this is kind of more of a cautionary tale about like that challenging angsty time, because he had a lot of like mental health issues, like a lot of self-harm issues. He used to like I remember he would like, I think he had like neurodivergence or something, because he would literally like cut his hand with like a paperclip while we were just like sitting outside.
Oh, okay.
Like hard shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, my mom got worried about me because she thought this is not the kind of girlies that my girlies should be hanging around. But lucky for her, we moved.
Yeah, that's how that ended.
Yeah, so then, well, also, Jefferson was kind of like sprinkled in between all of these.
Yeah, he was.
So Jefferson is like kind of...
He was a crush. He was never a boyfriend. Or was he a boyfriend? Okay.
So Jefferson was my first crush in kindergarten.
Whoa, okay. It goes deep.
Yeah, it's deep like that. And Jefferson and I were... Then he moved to a different school, but we used to like... We were very flirty. Like...
Yeah.
As flirty as you could get in like elementary school, but we kissed and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Wait, was he your first kiss?
Aaron was my first kiss.
Whoa. Crazy. When was that? Kindergarten?
Yeah.
Crazy.
We didn't know what it was. And
do you consider that a first kiss?
Yeah, like cutie first kiss.
Jefferson.
Jefferson was my real first kiss.
Yeah. Anderson
was my like second.
Okay. Damn, she's getting boys in elementary school.
Yeah, a little hoe. Jefferson and I were like on and off like through even after I moved, and I'd like go back and see him sometimes. And he's still, so he's also like not a good person though, and like remember he like still flirted with me like far after Alex and I started dating.
Yeah,
so
I do remember that. I think there's like little nostalgic things that people get. I would know.
I definitely still think of him like, of all the like boyfriends I had before, even like William, I would say like he's the one I think about like the most fondly.
Yeah.
Not think about like, oh, but just like,
I think there's something about your first crush that sticks with you.
Also, he blew up the most.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He's a D1 athlete now.
Yeah, which is pop off, Jefferson.
But yeah, he has, funny now looking back on it, like I would never be his type now. He likes some gringo.
Oh, okay. Does he?
And blondo.
Oh, don't they all?
Yeah.
Oh, another hot take.
You know, noob boob.
Noob boob, totally.
He's definitely a boob.
Wrong.
Oh my god, what about Edward?
Who the hell is
the one
Edward?
right before Alex?
Oh my god. We already mentioned him as John or something in another episode. Remember that?
Same guy. So then your girl joined a little adoption camp.
This is my favorite.
Okay, it's because you did it too.
What do you mean?
Pity dated people.
Yeah, I mostly pity dated people.
Except for the fact that I think I liked him.
I know. That's what gets me every time.
Anyway,
I think you generally liked him.
I had this crush on this kid in middle school. Honestly, I feel like he would just let us say his name.
All right.
Wilbur was my first boyfriend in Maryland.
Yes.
Actually, no. The other one, the camp one was...
He was before Wilbur?
Yeah, because remember, I literally exposed myself that I was cheating on him.
Oh, yeah! This is so insane. Guys, remember, this is middle school. None of it is serious.
Right. So, my mom really wanted me to, like, identify with my adopted roots and heritage, and so she found this group in Maryland, like, that... Every Sunday, it was just, like, a group of people, like, adopted kids, and we would go out, like, every Saturday for, like, 3 hours or something.
Yeah.
And we just did activities together. First of all, these kids were messed up and weird, and I was not. And so it was, like, kind of a lot for me. So there was this guy there. He was inches shorter than me. Up to a foot, probably.
Yeah.
He had no eyebrows.
The eyebrows.
He was not I don't know what...
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Did you guys talk? Did you, like... Why did you like him? You must have had something. Were you friends?
Remember. Yeah, we were friends. We were all friends. So there was like 4 of us that like weren't weird. 5 of us that weren't weird. And we all together, we like hung out and did a lot of stuff together. And we also we talked a lot outside of the camp. So I guess he actually did have like a kind of cute voice.
Okay.
And he knew how to like, babe and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what got me.
Okay,
yeah.
Anderson. A little flirty. He got that somehow.
So he asked me out.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I said yes.
You did?
I wish I could find that picture. You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
When we were ice skating.
Oh, yes, I do know that picture.
So, ladies, you know what's a red flag? If your husband doesn't hold your shoulder and holds your bicep, that's a red flag.
That is a red flag. Oh, my God.
I was waiting. I was like...
You said that for a reason. Okay, you're right.
Red flag.
Yeah, I know firsthand. That's correct.
She's literally furling on the couch right now. Hiding. Cannot sit up. Anyway, so me and Anderson, we only saw each other on the weekends.
Yeah.
Whole time I had a weekday hustle. I was trying to get with Wilbur.
You little two-timer.
Wilbur and I are since, like... relatively good friends, and like we like look back on this time like haha,
yeah, like what the fuck.
But like at the moment this was like Twilight, all right?
Yeah,
but
it was the biggest deal.
Yeah, like it was the talk of the high school the middle school town. But we look back on it and we're like, what the fuck are we? And I stand by that. What the fuck are we? However, Anderson didn't know that I had this guy, and I was just planning on like
breaking up with him or something.
Wilbur and I started dating our 7th grade year of high school. What? Middle school.
Yeah.
Pretty seriously.
Yes.
We were official. We were going steady.
I would say that's like your first like
yeah. Whatever. We were dating.
Yeah.
And I was head over heels with this man.
Yeah, you were.
I loved athletic soccer, specifically slightly Asian looking.
Your type hasn't changed, huh?
Except then I went for the full-blooded Asian.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to lock down. But before I had these off brands, because you got to work with what you got here, and mostly we went to school with Hispanic kids.
Yeah,
so this kid, I thought he was so cute, and so Sabrina actually helped us organize orchestrate our little love.
Yes, they were both. I talked to both of them because Wilbur was in my theater and English class, and I mean, you're my best friend, so. He would talk about her and she would talk about him, and I was sick of hearing it. So I was like, just freaking ask her out.
So Wilbur and I were very on again, off again.
Oh, yeah.
Because Wilbur was also two-timing me.
Yeah.
I was two-timing someone, but Wilbur was two-timing me.
You guys were crazy.
Yeah, so Wilbur was... His girlfriend that he cheated on me with is since gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Slay.
So... But... This was before Wilbur didn't start two-timing me right away. First, he was fine.
Yeah.
So the two-timing came after. So Anderson and I only saw each other once a week for 3 hours.
Yes.
So like I could play. Like we didn't go to the same school. We didn't know any of the people. Like
yeah.
So it was like
a weekend thing.
Yeah, it was my weekend, my side piece. So I was like, I'm just never gonna have to tell it. First of all, after like a week, I realized I was pity dating him.
Yeah. Because
he wasn't cute, and I felt bad for him. And so I was like, you know what? I can just like let this man continue to think that we're a thing, and I can have my thing on this side and whatever.
So toxic.
Right. But everybody else besides, not the boys, but the girls that I was in camp with, they knew that I was dating this other guy.
Yeah.
So one day, I don't know, it was a classic slip of the tongue. I was talking to my friends at the camp, and I was like, oh yeah, my boyfriend does that too.
Oh no.
And Anderson was sitting there and he was like heartbroken.
Oh my god, you just outed yourself.
I did. I was like, my mouth was agape.
That's crazy.
I was like, I cannot believe this. I am such a bad person.
How did you like...
We never talked after that. Well, we didn't talk for a long time, and then we realized that it was like fake.
Yeah.
We were like, he like got over it. He got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
At his real school.
Yeah, because you were in middle school and you were like, yeah, okay.
Right.
Moving on.
Like once I bagged Wilbur, I was like, case closed.
Yeah.
So Serena still hasn't had a boyfriend up to this point.
No.
Not like...
I had that one guy ask me out and I said no. And then he went and asked you out too. Remember that? The suicide one?
Oh my god. And I said yes.
You said yes. You were dating him for like what, a day or two? Yeah.
And he used to send me those cringy ass Snapchats. They were like, you see this hand right here? It'll hold you in the dark times. Ew. He literally said shit like that.
Oh no. Yeah, and then...
He's getting married.
He is?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Pop off, Jason. Slay.
You broke up with him because like you didn't actually want to be with him.
I broke up with him, and he sent me those pictures of like pretending that he was killing himself.
Yes.
But he took the first stock image off Google.
Yep.
We found it like one Google search.
Yep.
He didn't even dig to the bottom. He just picked the first one.
Yep. It was like blood in a sink or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, looked up on Google, blood in sink.
First one.
There it was.
So I don't know what is going on.
We were all insane little toxic people back then. That's crazy. And then, you know what? It's still true because my nanny kid, she'd be telling me the wildest stories.
And she's in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my 2nd graders are dating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, you like him? And she's like, shut up, Miss Campbell. And I'm like, Normally, I'm like, don't say that word. It's so but when I egg them on, I'm like, yeah, I'll shut up.
Yeah, it's so funny. What's after that?
So Wilbur and I dated on and off for 2 years.
Yes.
Like, fully.
It was
tumultuous.
It was a telenovela. Shit was crazy.
It was, yeah. On and I mean intense, the definition of on and off.
You were heartbroken like 5 times in that 1 year. Like,
over what? Like, literally. Anyway, so I almost followed him to high school.
Yes.
So we get to pick. I
was very emo.
There was
about
5
that.
high schools in the like system that you could pick. Mm-hmm. There's like a bunch more high schools in Maryland, but in our like part of the county, you could pick from 5 high schools, and you rank them 1 to 5. And the school he was going to, I ranked number 1. And then the school Sabrina and I ended up going to, I ranked number 2. But I didn't want my dad to find out, because my dad's in education. I didn't want him to find out that I was picking literally the worst school in the county to go to. So I changed my form after he saw it.
Oh, I see.
Because when I got my letter that welcomed me to the high school we ended up going to, they were like, I know it's not your first choice, but like we think you'll really thrive here. And I was like, ooh. And my dad was like, oh, they made a typo. And I was like, haha, yeah.
Totally. That's crazy. I can't believe you got your second choice technically then.
Yeah, I did.
I also did.
What was your first? Northwood?
Oh no, you got
your first choice.
No, my first choice was Einstein.
Oh,
didn't get to go there.
Oh, you got Northwood.
I got Northwood,
and then my dad helped her get into Einstein. Yeah. You know, who cares? I was gonna go to Kennedy, guys.
Imagine.
And if you know, you know.
Alex also would have gone to Kennedy, right?
Yeah. So my now fiance was also following a girl.
Isn't that crazy?
To the same high school, and both of the people we were following ended up at Kennedy, and we both ended up at Einstein.
Love that. It would have all worked out.
People fall in love in mysterious ways.
That was beautiful. All right, and then high school.
Now you can start.
Can I?
Are we talking about Brian?
No.
We already unpacked that.
That was a lot.
We had a whole episode of that.
I guess I can start. Oh, I technically did start with Beatrice.
Did you really? Before Clarice?
Freshman year. Yes. Remember?
Clarence.
Okay, so I actually talked to Beatrice actually this entire episode is her idea. She was like, you guys should do like a crush episode, like a first, what was it?
She's one of our original fans.
Sexual awakenings and whatnot. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's a good episode. Let's do it. And so
this episode brought to you by Beatrice.
Yeah. So freshman year, I joined Stage, which was our theater department thing at our high school. I was in paint crew, which is just the crew that painted all the sets and stuff. And I don't know what Beatrice was in. Construction? I don't remember what all the
I think she was in construction.
Yeah, so she
and because was she in lighting?
In lighting.
I think she was in lighting.
Yeah. So she was like doing all these things. I joined, and that was my first little gay awakening. I was like, yo.
So I never had the gay awakening, but I would have been gay for her too.
Yeah.
She still is like so cute.
Yeah.
Like I can appreciate like a masculine lesbian. Mm-hmm. That's my I really can. Like I could
do every time. You be texting me all the time.
I could never like romantically be involved with them. Yeah. But like Beatrice was one of my first. I was like, damn. Like if I was, it'd be you.
So I remember I joined Stage, and I was like immediately. I was like, oh
wait,
my gosh.
Did you join for her?
No, I didn't know. I joined because I was genuinely interested in theater because I had seen the musical, and I was like, this seems so fun. I want to be a part of it.
I joined too.
Yeah, but I joined first, and I met her, and I was like, God, Fred, you gotta go to Stage, join and see
this girl.
And then you did, and you agreed. You were like, whoa, okay, she's cutie. And then I don't know, that was it really. I just had that
was her first dip into her sexuality though.
Yes, definitely. And I was very, very confuzzled.
Yeah,
I was tripping.
So then sophomore year is what really kicked off everything.
Experimentation.
Sabrina was with a girl.
Yes.
That I guess I shouldn't say Clarence because it's a girl. Clementine.
Clementine.
But Clementine was her first and only girlfriend so far.
Yes. Yeah.
But that was really like a hard time.
It was. My parents were not supportive. And
Clementine was Brian, our friend we've had on the podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Brian's friend from middle school.
Yes.
And he introduced them.
Yes.
You guys dated for like 4 or 5 months, right?
I think so.
A while.
I can't remember.
She came over to like my house. She slept over.
Yeah. It was, I would say that is my first real
But even during, you were confused because you were like, what is my place as like a lesbian in this relationship? Like, yes. Because I think historically it's always like feminine and like masculine. And her Clementine was definitely more feminine. Mm-hmm. So then she took on like a more masculine role where I was like, what are you even doing right now?
I was very naive and stupid thinking like, oh, that needed to be a thing.
It doesn't have to be.
Of course.
I think people on TikTok, like the lesbian couple London and Olivia, they've really like challenged that masculine feminine thing. They're both very feminine.
Yeah. And like it's 2024 now. Like we know. Yeah. Like there's a multitude of different relationships out there. So like, but in that moment I was just I was just confused. I still think I am bi-curious because I don't see myself being with a woman like as a life partner. Like I don't see that. It could change. I don't know. I still don't know. But every time I imagine myself with someone, it is a man. So, you know. And yeah, that was a hard time for me to figure out because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. All I know is I thought girls were attractive. Or not even. I thought these girls were attractive. I thought Clementine was and Beatrice.
So the whole time she's dating Clementine over here. Wait, that we skipped then because Edward.
Yeah.
So I'm not I'm not gifted in math. So I was in a lower math class.
Yes.
And with that comes interesting people because I was in advanced classes for everything else.
Yeah.
I met the love of my life.
Stop it. I can't.
He was objectively, he was cute.
Yeah.
He had great eyes. Great eyes.
Okay. I'm going to tell you one thing. I've already told you this. I never thought he was attractive. I know. I can see it.
He had great, a great, olive tan complexion.
Yeah.
Green eyes.
Yeah.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
He was like an anomaly for Hispanic.
Yeah.
Most Hispanics don't look like that.
That's true.
So I was like, all right. So we did the whole little who do you like? Who do you like? Who do you like? Who do you like? For fucking like days until he was like, okay, fine, I like you. And we started dating.
Right before summer, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so then he started saying outlandish shit about like whether I was going to take our baby with us to college.
It was insane.
Yeah.
He said the craziest things.
Because in Latin America, like I would have like 2 kids by now.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, you're going to bring our kids with you to college? I was like, whoa.
What is this talk?
And he was always pushing me. So one thing about me is I had all these guys, but I was very scared about like sex and all that.
Yeah.
And I did not want to have sex. And Edward
was all about
already
it.
had sex probably like a lot by then. And so he was always pushing me to say something like sexty. Like on the phone. Like, what's the first thing you're going to do when you see me? Yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, uncomfortable with that because I'm like, oh,
that's messed
hug
up.
you?
Yeah. Hug you?
We already talked about the tree thing with Brian on the pod.
Yes.
So you can go back and listen to that little story of me, my little booth hang.
On our first guest. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah.
Our first guests.
Yeah. We dated for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And then he cheated on me. And he texted Sabrina and said, please don't tell Sarah that I cheated on her. Yeah. And Sabrina said, yeah, for sure.
Immediately.
She's like, yeah, your secret's safe with me. Sends text to me. Hey, so Edward cheated. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, because you were trying to bag who?
I was trying to bag my bubs. So I was like, no, he did that.
You had a crush on him at that time, I think.
Yeah, so I had a crush on Alex like the whole freshman year. Mm-hmm. And Alex didn't know I existed.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, Edward it is, I guess. But then Alex started coming around more.
Yes.
With Brian. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I gotta get Edward out of here. Because I need to look open. I am a fucking goalpost. Open. Like, right here. And so, but Edward was trying to get me back.
Yeah. He was all over you all the time.
And I was like,
it was high-key uncomfortable. Like, he would, like, hug you extra. And stuff. He would grab you in the middle of the hallway. He was very aggressive.
His other girlfriend said he was aggressive, though.
Really?
Not, like, assaulty aggressive. But
yeah, just, like, a harsh, like, he will hug you tight.
Yeah.
And I'll let go.
It hurt.
It did.
But I would be like, can you please get off of me? Because I'm over here trying to get my guy. And Alex was confused. He thought I had a boyfriend. Yeah. And I was like, I am turning a new leaf. I'm not a 2-timer anymore.
Girl. Yeah, because it's high school now.
Let's be so honest. That was the only time. Anderson and Wilbur were the only time I ever 2-timed anybody.
Yeah.
Can Wilbur and Edward say the same? No.
Oh.
I always call Wilbur a cheater because now he's like a preacher.
Yeah.
And he's extremely Pentecostal. Yeah. And like that is not who he is anymore. And he's like, I cannot believe that I ever was like that. And I was like, me neither, bro. Yeah, here we are.
Love. Can we shout out Geneva? And I will say her first name. Because she was such a girly pop.
This girl and Geneva and I went to high school together. We weren't ever really close friends, but she saw Edward like grabbing me while we were in the hall together, and she was like, can you get like, okay, back up, like get off of her. And that was that was a girl supporting girls moment.
Yeah.
And I hope that everybody experiences something like that because it's like stuck with me. But then I started dating Alex October of our sophomore year, and we never broke up again. So yeah, that's the last time I've experienced tumult in my love life was 2015.
Yeah. And can
you say the same?
Okay. No, I can't.
Okay, so should we just unpack Nickelodeon, or do you want to unpack Eduardo?
Eduardo. What is there to say about Eduardo? Okay, Eduardo and I met in middle school.
A lot of guys liked Sabrina, but Sabrina never liked them back.
This is what's fucking crazy. Is nobody goddamn told me, because then that would change things.
No.
Yes, people are too shy to talk to me. Oh, that didn't change things, did it?
No, but you guys would have been cute as fuck together.
Yeah,
but he's like with another girl now.
See, that was my first stint in friendship turning into that, and I've always been uncomfortable with that. It's just like it feels weird.
Sabrina had a lot of mediocre men that liked her though.
Love.
To be so fair. No, so it's good that you were like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Because I was always like, Fred, you should do it.
Yeah. For a long time, I like felt like something was wrong with me. I was like, why can't I like people? But that's not true. I crushed on so many people. They didn't know I existed, or they didn't like me back. But then, yeah, when people liked me, I thought in my dumbass little head, I was like, oh, I gotta like them back. I gotta make myself like them back. And that's ridiculous to think.
Yeah.
So all that to say that kind of happened with Edward. What's his name? Eduardo? Would you say?
Eduardo was, I thought Eduardo was mine. I think I said Emerson or some shit.
No, you said Edward or something.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Right. They're all both
Emerson. I met Emerson
These people are trying to make a love map. Listen to this. Whoa, what the fuck?
Emerson, I met in middle school, and I had a crush on him. French class. We talked all the time.
Really? Oh my god. Speaking of the devil.
Love.
I say his name, he pops up on my phone.
And so, yeah, that's all it was. I had a crush on him in French class in middle school. Fast forward to high school, he didn't actually go to our high school the first year, and then he transferred. Yeah. And then
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. And then I think middle of sophomore year, he transferred to our high school, and it was this huge in my brain, it was like a movie moment. It was like, wait, I like this guy. This is crazy.
Wait, did you really like him?
In middle school, I really did.
Oh, okay. Why?
We talked all the time. This is how it is, girls.
You start getting delulu.
I was so delulu. When people talk to you, that's all it takes for a crush, I guess. And so yeah, it was really just this and I found out that he liked me too.
Yeah.
So
that'll do it for you.
That'll do it. And we talked a little bit in high school. Still he's a good kid. I liked him as a friend a lot. And then we started dating. He asked me out. I think it was the week of Halloween or something like that. I remember that.
Yeah. I think it was around the same time that me and Alex started dating.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't that crazy? And then I think 4 days later, I broke up with him. 4 days later, I was ruminating all week. I was like, this feels strange. I feel like I don't actually like him.
And I was the one pushing her to keep going.
Yeah.
I was like, your feelings will grow.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want the feelings to grow. They're not going to grow. They should already be there, right? And that's something I struggled with all the time. I was like, I should force myself to like this person. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, for once I was like, no, I'm going to break up with him because I don't think I actually like him. And that'd be messed up to lead someone on like that.
I was like, lead him on.
Lead him on.
Then you didn't really have a boyfriend.
No, I didn't.
For the last couple years of high school.
No, just little talks here and there of just like with Jordan.
Yeah. There was always like little tiny things that never like blossomed into
exactly
more. And like
story
Jordan
of my life.
Jordan's like a dear friend, and like it's not even like it like thinking about it now, it's like haha, but like in the moment it was like
because if you think about it, when you're spending every single
it's
day
a charged
together,
environment.
It really is.
Then Nickelodeon was there all along.
Nickelodeon was always there.
So Nickelodeon, and
actually I had a crush on Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah,
junior and senior year. I don't think
she thought she was moving back to Brazil.
Yeah,
so she didn't open her heart to Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And then Nickelodeon, the summer after senior year, once Sabrina realized she was staying, Nickelodeon contacted me and said, I really want to throw like a new prom for her, that like so we could just
because this whole
did he ask you to dance at prom? And you said no?
He told me he couldn't ask me to go to prom. He didn't like, he wanted to, but he like, we were in the place, we weren't that confident, right? And he always regretted it. And so,
but at prom he asked you to dance and you said no.
And I also said,
what'd you say? Wasn't it like something funny?
It was actually so fucking mean, bro. What was it? Some like ethnic song was playing.
Oh,
some like,
oh, you can't dance bachata or something. You said
something like that. And I was like, you're too, he was like, do you want to dance? And I was like, I think you're too white for this song.
That's so mean.
I know, I feel bad to this day. But
did you apologize to him?
I think I have. I can't remember.
You should probably text him right now and apologize.
No, I'm pretty sure I apologize.
No, I think you should try again and text him right now.
No.
We already unpacked Randy in another episode.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
But, because of the STD thing. But Nickelodeon, okay, so Nickelodeon contacts me and says he wants to put on a surprise prom for Sabrina in his basement because he wants a redo of prom. He wants to go all out. He wants to turn the lights off, get a disco ball, the songs, invite her, everything. And I keep telling this man, no. Like, everything. She'd hate that. That's an awful idea. Ugly, negative, 0, 0, 0. Because I remember I was in a pedicure chair getting a pedicure, and he kept texting me the ideas, and I was just like, no. So, he went away for a long time.
He did.
Then, what happened that one fateful night?
That one night.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Snapchat happened. Like, I think I found him on Snapchat, like on the little suggested page, and I added him. It was me. I did the doing.
And then here lies the roughest 6 months in our friendship.
Yeah.
We could do a whole episode just on the amount of gaslighting, and
my head hurts already. Oh God. Yeah, bro.
So this was COVID.
Quite honestly, I'll tell you one thing. I do think college, we wanted we wanted to like revisit this like little moment we had in high school. You know that.
Yeah.
Like, we both really liked each other in high school. We were both too shy to do anything about it, and so we wanted to like, you know, explore that after high school. I think it would have, if we had dated in high school, it would have been a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Like, I think college changed him, and after high school,
he was fucking traumatized. He had some stuff.
Yeah, so I think, and you know, that was also my first, like, I wasn't ready for a relationship and I jumped into it. So a million things that were done wrong. Well,
in high school.
No, after.
Oh. I think if you were together in high school, you probably would have stayed together for a while.
You think?
Yeah. If you had given into it junior year,
yeah,
I feel like you probably would have dated till the end of high school and then broken up.
Yeah. We would have broken up.
Yeah, for sure. But the trauma he endured in college was like awful.
Yeah.
Also, he definitely was, he was different.
Yeah. My opinion, I think he was a different person after college than before and in high school.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree with that, even though he said I was the problem.
Yeah. That was so insane.
One thing about that you should know as a girly listening to this podcast is that if a man ever tells you that your best friend is the problem, red flag. Because,
like, in what world?
His world. But that's like, and most of the times that women give up the guy for the girl, the girl for the guy, it always ends up backfiring.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just a million things that were extremely toxic about that.
You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show.
Do you think you have a most embarrassing story having like a crush or like just liking a boy or even dating a boy?
I frankly just didn't embarrass myself as much as you did.
Fair. Very fair.
I don't think like anything that I look back on now does not seem age inappropriate.
Oh yeah, totally.
I also never had like a hopeless crush.
Yeah,
I did, but then he ended up being my fiance. So
yeah.
I mean, I fully liked Alex.
You'd be living a great little life over there.
I fully liked Alex for like a year and a half.
You did, yeah.
I put in my time.
You did,
and he was chasing other girls,
and you put in work too.
Yeah,
you did. She's a mastermind.
I orchestrated. But any girl who thinks that he's trapped, he fully has a voice and he could leave at any time.
Put the gun down.
But I think like that was the only time that I really would have done anything, and I didn't do anything heinous.
No, wait, are you trying to say something about me?
No,
I never cheated on anybody.
You let a lot of fantasies that were happening in your head.
Yeah, I am so Delulu. It's insane. Remember
Cameron?
Yeah. I'll even say his name because that was a fucking fever dream. Who was that, Sabrina? Anywho,
there was this guy in middle school. His dad was a professional basketball player. He was tall.
Yeah,
he was a light-skinned tall guy.
This guy was so cute.
Yeah, everybody was after him.
Everybody, and he knows it. Like,
and so the first day I introduced Sabrina to my friend group. She tells them that she has a crush on him, and my best friend at the time had a huge crush on him. Yeah, I was like, we're not off to a good start. Well, and then one day
I was open. We
were standing outside.
The way you're looking at me.
And Cameron opened his arms to talk to somebody. And Sabrina ran toward him and hugged him.
Literally full body cringing.
Embraced him like she was, and he didn't hug her. And he didn't even hug her back.
I am full body cringing. It literally didn't go to school the next day.
Yeah, you didn't.
I couldn't. Bro,
I watched it all happen and I was like staring at her like a deer in the headlights. I was like, what am I looking at right now? Like, he in no way looked like he was about to hug you. Not one single eon of his body was coming toward you for a hug. And you just ran toward him and hugged him.
Yeah, that's how Delulu I was in my fantasies. We were already together.
And also she thought he liked her, like, fully. He flirted with everybody.
He did flirt with everybody. So that's on him too, but...
So...
Yeah, that was my embarrassing one. Most embarrassing.
I don't think I've done anything like that.
Nothing? Never tripped in front of anybody? I don't know.
Yeah, but not at a guy.
So unfortunate. Hey, Alex, come in here real quick.
Oh my god, I know what story he's gonna tell and I don't want it on the podcast. Babe, would you say my most embarrassing story was the toilet paper thing? Yeah. Alright, so, fine. It's only fair, but I think this is so much worse.
Yeah, because you're actually together.
Alex and I started dating, and he started to move over my house. I'm crying. I'm full body cringing. And it's not even that bad. It's just so disgusting. It's not even disgusting. It's just like...
I just can't with this.
So one time we used to like shower together. That was like...
Yeah.
Now I'm like, get the fuck out of my shower. Like, this is my time. So I like took my underwear off and like we're getting in the shower and I fully had like toilet paper in between my ass cheeks.
I don't know how you do that, but okay.
It just got stuck or something.
She got that dumpy.
And he, instead of just like, I don't know, pretending it wasn't there, he like picked it out. And he was like, I don't think I can get it.
I'm going to do a round of feedback on our listeners and ask, this is like an exclusive, you let me know if it's worth putting out there. Oh my god.
That's my embarrassing. How do you feel equal?
Honestly, yes, because the full body cringe was so... Dude, everybody saw me do it too. It was so bad.
Yeah, the whole 7th grade class saw you
cry.
And she ran for him.
Yeah.
Like a Cinderella from a shoe. I can remember it. What you were wearing, the color of the sky, the time of day, everything.
I just remember the feeling. That's the
and
worst part.
You didn't let go. You didn't let go.
I was paralyzed in fear. That's what it was. I was paralyzed in fear. I literally couldn't move. I was like, oh, fuck.
It's because he wasn't... No. It made it worse. He wasn't hugging you back.
It really did.
He stood there scarecrow.
Cameron, that's kind of fucked up. I know. Listen, I was fucking crazy, but also... like, you gotta give a girl, like, something. Like, that is so...
He didn't hug her back at... Like, no way did he even remotely touch her back.
It was terrible.
I don't know. It's giving me a pretty good laugh right now. Oh, Jesus.
I literally cried so much after that. For no reason.
Did you really cry?
For no reason. Like, not a Delulu reason. Not like, he doesn't like me, blah, blah, blah. It was literally of embarrassment. I was like, people are going to be talking about this for the rest of my life.
About it.
Love. Slay. Ugh, my head hurts.
Mine does too from laughing.
I would hope.
Have you really never heard the toilet paper story?
No, I have.
Oh.
I don't know. The way you worded it, the picking. I don't know.
At least it didn't have excrement on it.
True. Listen, you guys were close. That's okay. That's what a husband and wife do.
But that's so gross.
That's not gross. I'm sure there's a lot of couples out there that have done a lot more.
It's just the fact that, like, how did that happen? Oh my god, my contact just popped out of my eye.
That's kind of sweet, actually. Pop off Alex for putting yourself in that position.
Well, there you go. This is the Crush Chronicles.
Yes.
Of everything we've been through.
Yes.
And who are we to deny the people the stories?
Truly. Really. They're great.
They're good stories. And now you guys remember or are in on everything up until this point. There's nothing left unsaid in that love? Department.
That's true.
Well, there's a lot left unsaid, but you know everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to all. We didn't even dive into Douglas or whatever the fuck I was going to call him.
Yeah.
That was 6th grade. I think that this is a good reminder of we were once young and dumb and thought that this was...
Middle and high school stories are the funniest for me.
And now look at us.
Yeah, we're better. I'm still Delulu as fuck.
Are you?
Well, less so. I'm more realistic about it.
I feel like Nickelodeon opened your eyes a lot.
I think so too. I agree.
We could do a whole episode on the level of... Oh, I don't even know what the hell that was. We could do a whole episode on just the way everybody acted.
Yeah. We should. We've been amping it up.
If you want a full hour of us literally probably reliving one of our deepest traumas, you should hit us up.
Let us know if you want to hear that.
But
it's a doozy.
We were glad you were here, and
I'm glad you weren't there. Because that would have been so bad.
That was a good one. We're so glad you're here and so glad you weren't there. And until next time, bye, friend.
Bye, friend.
To all of the boys I've loved before,